Good day to everyone. Good day to everyone. Good day to everyone. This is William Surf Riles of We Ride for a Cure page. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel, We Ride for a Cure. Today's message for all of our 2025 Spring Detox Camp participants. Had a conversation, and I want to, before I speak, remember that this is for edutainment purposes, education plus entertainment, okay? Have you heard someone say that cancer runs in my family, diabetes runs into my family, different health issues runs into my family? It's become very common for people to say this. I myself, being a person whose father, grandfather, grandmother passed unfortunately from complications of cancer, and I am one of the very few people that actually survived it, but by using natural alternatives. I learned from an elder who's no longer here. Rest in peace to my elder, Chris Williams. We called him Doc Williams affectionately. And the one lesson that I remember that he always stated with his clients was, stop saying that these illnesses are hereditary. It runs in the family. That is a huge lie. And here is what he answered when that statement was put out. It's not hereditary. It's kitchenary. It's not hereditary. It's kitchenary. The majority of the problems that I have studied with people who hire me for my services, they all have the same thing in common. The way that they're eating is based upon how they have seen others in their family eat. So if you are eating a form of lifestyle that does not go according to your blood type, then more than likely you're going to have issues. Put it this way, and I've used this before. If you have a well-developed vehicle, Ferrari, a Lamborghini, a Bentley, there's other vehicles that are out here, very high technology on that car, and you put the wrong gas in that car, for a moment the car may not act a certain way, but as time progresses it's going to start showing lack of performance. That's what our families have produced from the time a child is young to when they are adults and they get in the ages of 30 and 40 and 50 and even 60 years old. And these complications begin to show. Cancer, diabetes, blood issues, and I can go on. Look at how these families over the last 4 and 5 generations have eaten fried food with lard, over-processed foods, especially within the last 40 years. No detoxing, lack of fruit, lack of vegetables, lack of exercise. And when we get older, our metabolism slows down, we get slower, so we're not as fast as we used to be. We're not keeping a basic exercise program. How many of us who are in our community see our aunties overweight, uncles overweight, having triple bypass surgeries, having gout issues? Look at what they're eating. And we're so infested in this lifestyle that the moment that we get sick, we're quick to go get a pill and we go back to the same lifestyle that got us sick in the first place. Yet you wouldn't do that to a vehicle, especially if you spent a lot of money on it. You wouldn't sit up here and take your well put together clothes, suits, dresses, etc., to just any laundromat or put it in your washing machine if you have one. No. You will take it to the place that's going to give you the best performance for your buck. You're going to go to the best place according to what you're spending to get the product that you want. When you go buy Jordans, you don't go cheap Jordans. If you want the real Jordans, you're going to wait in line and you're going to do what's necessary to have those shoes. So why would you do that to your body when your body requires a high maintenance to give you the maximum performance that you need? Look at what you're cooking in the kitchen. Look at how your grandmothers and your great-grandmothers, if you were blessed to have a great-grandmother that lived to a certain age, fathers, grandfathers, uncles, friends of the family, cousins that are up in age, look at what you're eating. To the black churches, which has the worst dietary system known to man, because your system is based upon something that was occurring almost 200 years ago, slavery. And the remnants of the slop and the food that they didn't want, guess who was eating it? And yes, because of our greatness, we took these things and we made it into a delicacy. But it doesn't mean that it was healthy for you. The majority of African Americans die of too much cancer issues, breast cancer, colon cancer, diabetes. How many of us are dying from that? How many of you all are paying attention to what you are feeding yourselves? Soul food is not for the soul. The African American diet is an experiment to everyone else, and they're studying how you're dying because you continue to feed yourself death over and over and over and over again. A psychotic circle that does nothing but tear you up from the inside out, makes you older when you're not that old, makes you weaker when you shouldn't be weak, brain fog, terrible stuff in your insides. And let's not even get into the parasitical issue that's possessing your body. It's not hereditary. What's hereditary is that the DNA strand recognizes that at a certain age of your life, you start to suffer these conditions. So the body has no choice but to follow suit within that program that you, within a 4-month time span, can alter and change the way that your body is functioning. You are in control of your body. You start by speaking into your water, speaking into yourself, speaking into your food. We call it praying over your stuff, because your voice has energy and vibration is a power source. Why are you killing yourself when you've seen your loved ones die from the same thing? Maybe it's because nobody taught you how to eat to live. Maybe it's because somebody didn't teach you how to pay attention to what you are feeding your body by way of your blood type, your DNA code that unlocks certain healing factors by the food that you give. Or no one has taught you why you should eat a certain way, why you should eat at a certain time, why you should stop eating at a certain time, why you should fast a certain time of the week, why you should drink nothing but fluids for one point in period of a week so that your body can actually get rest. And of course, get rest. It's not hereditary, it's kitchenary. It's what you're cooking in the kitchen that is causing your body to follow a pattern by your DNA code that is incorrect. But if you correct it, it is going to show you what it can do. That's my health message for today. People, don't forget, the 20th and the 21st, we kick off the 2025 Spring Camp Detox. I see you all then. Share this message. If you had any questions, please send them to me and I'll make a video out of it. I command you to be great. I command you to be prosperous. I command you to be greater today than you were yesterday.